Hello, I'm Anne Arundel County Executive John Leopold. Whenever snow, ice, or other severe weather attacks, crews work around the clock to get our citizens moving again. This video is your guide to accessing services and finding out the status of your road in the event of a snowstorm. Our job is to make sure that you can return to your normal routine as soon as possible. Remember that you can help us help you, either by a click of your mouse or a simple phone call. Our call centers will assist you in determining when your street will be plowed. By working together, we can weather even the worst storms.
Hi, I live on West Arundel Road in Brooklyn. Why hasn't my road been plowed?
There are a number of reasons why a road may not be plowed at the same time as streets within the same area. One of the most common reasons that a street does not get plowed is an unsafe condition. Parking on both sides of the street can cause such a problem. If our drivers can't maneuver down your street safely with a dump truck due to on-street parking, plowing will be delayed until smaller equipment is available. Please help us help you by parking your car in your driveway or on one side of the street whenever possible.
Hi, I am Ron Bowen, Director of Public Works for Anne Arundel County. We know that the most important service we provide during the winter months is snow removal. Our Bureau of Highway staff is responsible for the removal of snow on all county-maintained streets. Simply put, if you live on a street that is not maintained by Anne Arundel County, we will not plow your road. Plowing would be the responsibility of the street's owner. It is easy to find out if you live on a county-maintained street. Just visit the DPW website at www.aacounty.org/DPW/snowinformation or call our Road Operations Division at 410-222-7045. Our Road Operations staff is available to take your call Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Hello, I see from the website that my road is maintained by the county. Can you tell me when I'll see a plow?
Great question. Hi, I'm Rody Holthouse, the county's Chief of Road Operations for the Bureau of Highways.
And I'm Tracy Reynolds, Public Information Officer for the Department of Public Works.
We use a priority plowing system to get the greatest number of people moving safely in the shortest amount of time. It's very simple. We start with our arterial and collector roads and then move on to our community streets and dead ends and cul-de-sacs. Numbered routes such as Route 3 and Route 2 are cleared by the state.
Let's take a look at our travel pamphlet to see how work is prioritized. Remember that you are responsible for clearing sidewalks, and you can help your neighborhood get moving again.
When snow accumulates up to 6 inches, you can expect the following level of service. For main and collector roads, there will be a continuous plowing. Through lanes are plowed to bare pavement up to 24 hours after the end of the storm. For residential streets, plowing equipment will enter after the main and collector roads are cleared. Plowing will be completed up to 36 hours after the end of the storm. When snow accumulates 6 to 14 inches, there will also be continuous plowing on main and collector roads. Through lanes will be plowed to bare pavement 24 to 36 hours after the end of the storm. For residential streets, plowing equipment will enter after the main and collector roads are cleared. Residential streets will be made passable but not cleared to bare pavement up to 2 or 3 days after the end of the storm. Passable means that the road might be snow-packed, but at least one travel lane will be accessible with a front-wheel drive car. For big storms with accumulations of 14 inches of snow or more, there will be continuous plowing on main and collector roads. Through lanes will be plowed to bare pavement from 24 to 48 hours after the end of the storm. Expect narrow or blocked lanes due to heavy accumulation. Plowing equipment will enter residential streets after the main and collector roads are cleared. They will be made passable but not clear to bare pavement up to 3 or 4 days after the end of the storm. Again, passable means that the road may be snow-packed, but at least one travel lane will be accessible with a front-wheel drive car. In a declared blizzard emergency, we may have difficulty meeting these time frames, but rest assured, we won't stop until we're back to normal. In the case of freezing rain or ice, the following level of services apply. For main and collector roads, there will be continuous salting or sanding until road conditions improve. Remember, bridges, ramps, and overpasses freeze first. There could be traffic signal outages and tree limbs in the roadway. For residential streets, Salting or sanding begins up to 24 hours after the end of the storm as needed.
Whenever there is a storm with more than 4 inches of snow, the county activates the Storm Center. From here, we can receive and track all requests for snow removal. We can also monitor the locations and status of our fleet. If you have questions about our level of service for your road, the Storm Center is staffed around the clock to take your call at 410-222-4040. You can also visit our website at www.aacounty.org/DPW/snow information to learn the level of service and enter an online snow service request.
To learn your level of service, please click on the Determine the Level of Service for Snow Removal for Your Street link. When the new screen appears, enter your house number, street name, street type, street suffix, and zip code. Click on the Determine Level of Service button. If your database cannot find a match for your street, you will see this message: we could not locate your street in our database. Please choose from the list of possible street matches. Click on a match for your street. You can also correct your house number if it's incorrect. The Reset button will reset all values on this screen. When you have selected a correct street, please click on the Determine Level of Service button. If we have not met the published level of service for your street, please click on the Request Service button at the bottom of this page. The date and time fields will be filled in for you automatically. For your convenience, your house number, street, city, zip code, and subdivision fields have been auto-populated for you. Next, we'd like for you to enter your first and last name, your telephone number, and your email address. This information is important in case the road district needs to contact you to get additional details about your request. Now we need to know what you'd like us to do. Under the Details section, the snow box has been already checked for you. However, more than one box can be checked, or you can click on the snow box to deselect it and select another box. Whichever box or boxes you check will let us know what type of service you need. There's no need to request that same service under the Additional Details section. However, if you have a unique situation, please explain it to us under this section. Your final step is clicking on the Submit Service Request button. After you submit your request, you have the option of printing your request. It's just that easy.
When snow accumulates less than 4 inches, please call the appropriate road district. Now that's a lot to remember, but it's all available online at www.aacounty.org/DPW/snow information. No matter what severe weather is on the horizon for this year, we are ready. And please remember, help us help you.